You know, obviously they're going to be very, very aggressive as well. We got to be prepared for that. You know, they rested pretty much their first team guys this weekend, so they want to get their 3 points at home, and we have to defend with good quality and look for our chances to counter.
Given how things ended in the last match against them, do you expect this to be even more heated than usual?
It'll probably add a little extra spice to the game, you know, than it would have been. You know, probably gets their crowd maybe a little more into it. Probably maybe even helps their attendance for the game, just the way the last one ended.
As you're figuring another 2-game week, does sort of the urgency of MLS playoffs and kind of just the luxury of maybe a point on the road in CCL affect how you dole them out?
You know, the important game for us is Portland on Sunday. You know, our focus is on that, but we know we have this game in Honduras in the Champions League, and anytime we send out a team, we want to do well and get the result.
Does the result last week sort of give you guys a little bit of breathing room, knowing that you're taking 4 points down there instead of kind of needing a win?
Yeah, there's no breathing room, obviously, you know, and the way the schedule is, you know, with us, you know, playing them now and being 3 games in and not knowing how they and Vancouver are going to do, you know, impacts things. But either way, you know, no matter what happens, I think in this game on Wednesday, it's going to come down to our last game with Vancouver is going to be very important.
How difficult is this travel to get down there?
You know, I mean, it's not easy. You know, it's kind of things that we trained here today. Then we'll fly into Houston. We'll stay in Houston tonight. You know, so we're trying to split up the travel day because if you make it one day, it becomes really long. It's really arduous then. So this way, there's a hotel in the Houston airport. So we just check into that hotel and then we walk to our gate the next morning and can complete the rest of the journey on Tuesday. But at least that way, the guys get a good night's sleep, and it breaks up the travel day. Plus, you can't land in Tegucigalpa at night anyway. So,
have you steeled yourself for that approach yet?
Yeah, going to have my window shade down and try and fall asleep.
And I assume by implication, you decided that if y'all have to take the bullet of a long travel day, that Thursday is the better day.
What do you mean in terms of traveling back?
Yeah,
you try and travel. You try and travel back in one day, you know, or else it becomes a really, really lengthy trip. So Thursday coming back, we get in. I think we get in at 8 o'clock at night. You know, so hopefully, you know, it works out for us. We gain the 2 hours, which is helpful coming back.
And does CCL or anybody in any way restrict chartering, or was that simply a club decision not to do that?
That's a club decision.
And I assume
chartering is a little more difficult again going into Tegucigalpa because the size of plane you're